Hello and welcome. We're going to get into another video. On today's video, I will showcase the team I used in the Willpower Cup, and I went 8-2. I pretty much won almost every lead. I pretty much won almost every swap. There was a game where I didn't win because I didn't play ideally, and I could won way more games, but then I was playing with my live stream, so feel free to check my live stream. Shall be leaving in the description below. And chat's like, okay, yeah, Satan, this is too boring. You're winning every game. Can you just play a bad team? So that was then why I stopped winning with this team, because we had to play a balanced team. The team is featuring hat. Okay, it has a hat. Hatterene. I don't know what is the name of this Pokemon, but I think Leafy in my chat said can you use God of War? It's not banned. And then we looked it up and it was banned. I'm like, you know what? Let's just not disappoint Leafy. Is there any other Charmander? He said yeah, use Hatterene. And I only have this Hatterene, and it's a very bad IVs. But I was like, okay, it's been a while since last time I posted up something for the stream. Let's just do it. And it cost me lots of stuff, lots of Stardust, lots of candy. I even had to dump lots of rare candy. But it's worth it, because you're gonna watch this video, like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't, because this content is delivered to you, so you can use the best team ever. So if you can take a look at the moveset over there, you can see that I only have a charm, because literally you don't need a second move. And with Rapidash, you literally just need Fairy Wind, Body Slam, and the third move is up to you. You can run Wild Charge, Mega Horn, or High Horsepower. I did not want to TM my Mega Horn, because the only time I use this Pokemon is during Psychic Cup, and technically Willpower is Psychic Cup 2.0. And for Claydol, it's there just to slap down all the Poison Dark Pokemons. You need Scorching Sand. The second move, I wasn't running Ice Beam, but I actually forget that it has Ice Beam, so you could run Ice Beam if you want. It's actually a good idea. And now we're trying to figure out the team. I wanted to run Morpeko, but Morpeko team will be after this video, because this video has this team had way more better results, way more wins. The Morpeko was 4-1, 3-2, 3-2, 1, then 2-3 or something. Let's just go and watch these battles, and we will be able to judge. And more importantly, you can copy this team if you want. And you don't need a good IV. So Hatterene into Galade. This is a dominant lead. We're gonna destroy this Galade, and they swap out. And I was hit with the lag, so I decided to do a couple charms, and we get hit with another lag right there, as you can see. And what do we do now? I don't need to shield, because I know that thing has Rock Slide and Psychic. They don't have any Shadow Ball, so if that Pokemon ever gets Shadow Ball, it might be risky and tough. And they brought back the Galade. I'm like, you know what? I can just throw these Scorching Sands. They have to throw a Leaf Blade. They can't just farm me down. And I know that they only had 2, so I can just do 1 more and then throw. So that was the power of farming down. I swapped out because I know I can just farm down at this point, and whatever they have in the back will just get nuked by this. And look at the Galade. The Galade disappeared, and the opponent just left the game. And you're gonna see way more top lefts than that. Now this is probably the worst lead for Hatterene. And as you can see, the way I like to play it is a chip, and then swap. There is a better play. There is an easier play, which is literally just charm it all the way down and 2 shield throw it. I found this one to be more convenient, because sometimes they have a Mandibuzz and they don't have Wild Charge. So that's the reason you run Wild Charge on Rapidash. It's much better, especially if people are running Mandibuzz, so you have yourself a move to hit them with a super effective damage and faster than Mega Horn or Play Rough. By the way, I think Play Rough is actually the move to run. So there you can see that what I did is, okay, let's talk about this play here. So what I did here, I know that Malamar has a move. It's debuffed, so it won't hit as hard. But Hatterene is so frail, and it doesn't have that much HP. So I'm like, I wanted to tank the energy here and then go back to the Hatterene. I refill the superpower. Now I can just swap and charm it all the way down. What's the opponent gonna do? They will bring back the Drapion. I will gladly shield this and farm them all the way down. They brought back Rapidash. I don't know why they did not throw instantly. But I'm gonna take this chance to throw my energy myself, and look at the damage. Look at the damage. Hatterene just destroyed their entire team. Chip the Drapion, chip the Rapidash. I'm not going to shield here. I mean, this is a body slam. It does KO, so now we can just farm them all the way down. We don't need to throw anything. Throwing will give them the chance to get an extra move, which we can't afford to give. Morpeko, amazingly, this thing will crit. They did one, then swapped, and this is the metal sound move, the steel sound fast move. I did not know what's that fast move is. It's metal sound. So I did one, then I shielded there because I know that they have payback. I don't know the energy for that move, but I'm like, let's just shield. Why not? So I did not pay attention there that I get the attack fell, so I decided to shield. If I knew I get the attack fell, I would never shield there. They brought back the Morpeko, but then like opponent, you know that Mud Slap is super effective. And look at that. They are just core broken by Claydol. Claydol, he's going to carry. I tried to bank as much energy, and then now we're forcing them to throw because they can't take these charms, even though they are resisted. But hey, the charm will add up significantly. I'm expecting a Doom Desire here, but I'm like, I can just farm you down. I'm throwing here just to solve the game because I'm trolling with my opponent. And we win the game. Even if they shield, I can just slap them down. Next game, we have a good lead. Opponent is swapped to Annihilate, and we're like, okay, we don't win this. I don't know why I swapped. Opponent is a triple weak to Hyterian. So, if you are queuing into people that are triple weak to Charm, this is the perfect Pokemon. So, this is an actual tough lead, so I decided to swap out. So they brought in a skunk, which is actually a code breaker to this team. So what am I supposed to do is I need to chip them, and I'm like, I don't like to shield here, but I'm like, I can grab a second shield. So I'm just going to overfarm and throw the Mega Horn. This Mega Horn does lots of damage if they decide to no shield. But they decide to shield. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Claydol. Even if they have a Tailblaze, I don't care. So they Trailblaze, and I think they swapped out. No, we were able to slap them all the way down. This is where they should bring in Crest, so I'm going to do one then throw, and now this Shadow Ball will be able to chip them enough for me to be able to charm all the way down. I'm going to shield. I thought I'm going to no shield, and then I need to swap out. No, I can overfarm for a bit and throw another Shadow Ball. I am sure Scorching Sand would have done it there, but I don't use Claydol, so I actually have no idea. So what's the play here? I did 2 just to force them to not be able to do that because they can't overfarm by too much. And now they need 2 moves to KO. This is yeah, we lose this. I tried to play it as best as I could, but I guess Shadow Drapion is just tough for the team. And that was a 4-1 set. And now moving into the next one. Shadow Drapion. Last time I did 2 charms, then swapped out. And this time I'm just going to play the 2 shield. I will show you that Hyterian can literally 2 shield through Drapion. And you will be able to grab a shield from the next Pokemon. Because this Pokemon is just too good. Look at that. Just look at the damage. Something about Shadow God of War is better. Shadow God of War has a Triple Axle, which is ice move that boosts your damage. But we don't have it here, and it doesn't matter, to be honest. They swap into Mandibuzz. I'm just going to swap to my Rapidash. And the problem here is that they have Air Slash, which is doing some damage. But to be honest, it's slightly better than having Snarl. If they have Snarl, it would have been way more annoying. So now I need to land this, and I need to land the next one. The Mega Horn. And this is where I realized having Wild Charge is much better. So they decide to no shield. I'm now just going to insta throw these. And there is no way they can farm me down at this point. They tried to swap, and I'm like, okay, I can farm enough energy to nuke them. And I'm like, wait a minute. I do live a dark move comfortably. So let's just kill this and fast move them down. Claydol with the Mud Slap, slapping down a flyer. Not any flyer, the Mandibuzz. The king of the flying type Pokemons. Claydol, too good. Hyterian, too good. Rapidash, amazing. Rapidash in the Moltres in the lead. I found out that Sucker Punch is just so OP. So I'm going to shield this, and I'm in an awkward situation, to be honest. And then I forget that most of the Rapidash nowadays run Wild Charge Body Slam. So Claydol is actually a good answer to this. So I'm just going to catch on my own, and now I'm assuming this is going to be a Body Slam. And I'm just going to farm all the way down, and they did not get to the move. And now they brought in a Drapion, and this is the best thing about Rapidash. It's so fast, and it does so much damage, even from a baiting move. So I'm like, do we need to shield? No, the reason I overfarmed is that because I want them to throw their energy. So now what do? We go back, we go to Claydol, and my shiny rank 700 bad IV Claydol is going to clutch this game. I understand that people don't have Claydol. I myself don't have a good IV Claydol. Like, I am a rank 1 PvP Andy. I have all the rank 1s in the world, and my best Claydol is like rank 600. So, I don't know. All I can say, you can just try to find someone in your local community. Just ask about Claydol, and you might be able to find one. And look at that. We actually won the game. That was an impressive one. Shadow Cresselia. What does Shadow Cresselia do? I don't know. This meta is heavy into dark Pokemons, dark poison. So the Psycho Cut is not going to do any damage. So I'm just going to go straight for the nuke here because someone said like, you keep baiting Yasser. What if they no shield? I'm like, okay, we can just nuke. And I'm just going to no shield here because I have a Claydol that destroys this. And they baited. They did not Iron Head. Maybe they are running Night Slash, so that's why. And look at that, we won the swap up a shield. This is actually amazing. What do we do now? We don't shield, because we can just save a shield and charm them all the way down. Because remember that they are Shadow. They don't take all the charms as comfortably as the non-Shadow. I lag there for no reason, because the game is stupid, and because of the lag, they are able to throw another charge move. They shouldn't be throwing that charge move. They brought in a Shadow, a Shadow Amandabuzz. So they shielded the move, and now I'm going to try to catch. We did get the catch. I have no idea how I'm supposed to win this matchup. This matchup is just, there is no way I can win. It's like, I have my Claydol and Mandibuzz, right? Did I win this game? There is no way, right? Dark Pulse, and we lag. I'm going to go straight Scorching Sand because I do need the debuff to be able to throw another one. We get the Scorching... Okay, they tried to catch for no reason. I'm just going to insta-throw the Scorching Sand. And I'm going to swap. I am one away. We get to the move. We tap the Side Shock. And this Side Shock hopefully does enough damage to beat the Mandibuzz. We beat them. That was an amazing game. Damn. Yo, the old Yasser is back. The one who used to win impossible games is back. Look at that last game. Next game. We have a Rapidash in the lead. Just to shield. If you don't know what to do, literally just to shield. Look at that. They have Toxcroak. What can Toxcroak do? Counter is double resisted. I'm a fairy, I'm a psychic. Counter does no damage. You might as well just run Mudshot, to be honest, if you want to run Toxcroak. And now look at that. There is Wireless. I have my Rapidash, and I'm like, you're not winning this game, especially with this Wireless. I don't know why would you run this Wireless. I think people were running Guzzlord, and Guzzlord has a decent play, especially if you put it on the Poison Dark. But the most common Poison Dark I found out to be Coldfish, and Coldfish is running Ice Beam. So the dragon is not safe from the Ice Beam. And here we get, speaking of the Witch, we get Coldfish. You can charm them all the way down, by the way. And I will show you that. We shield. Aqua Tail, we don't care. We shield. Second Aqua Tail, we don't care. We shield. Trust, just shield. 1, 2, they're dead. They bring the next Pokemon. 1, 2, 3. I can do one more, I think, but I was afraid, to be honest. I was scared. Look at that. Easy shield. What do we do now? We go Rapidash. And here we're like, again, Wild Charge would have been a clutch here. They have Air Slash, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to throw a bait the Wild Charge. I'm pretending that I have Wild Charge, and they did not shield it. So I'm in a difficult situation. So what do? We need them to swap out. They swapped out, and it's Moltres. It's a second Mandibuzz. That was a cool team by the opponent, to be honest. And that was the last battle. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching, and thank you so much, everyone, for subscribing to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I don't know what you're waiting. It's free. If you like the content, make sure to leave a like, and best of luck with your climb. I will leave you here and see you guys in another video. It will be about Morpeko and this cup. Thanks so much for watching. I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.